Hello everyone, and thank you for coming back to watch our channel. Today, we are going to discuss items that you should never spend money on, as well as some advice on how to exercise self-discipline and effectively manage your finances. These are the types of things that, from a financial standpoint, I choose not to squander my money on. Nevertheless, everyone is unique and everyone's circumstances are different. Simply said, I believe that all of these items have the potential to significantly impede your progress toward reaching your financial goals, whether they be paying off debt or saving more money. Before we get started, I want to make sure that you don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and in addition to that, don't forget to give it a like. Doing so is a big assistance to the algorithm. Let's get into it. Getting the most cutting-edge smartphone available is the first and most important thing you should never do with money you don't have to waste. The Wall Street Journal published a study in 2019 that found the typical length of time a person retains their phone before upgrading to a new model is approximately 22 months. This indicates that a significant number of consumers are purchasing new smartphones despite the fact that their previous model still performs exceptionally well. Consider purchasing a refurbished smartphone or one of the more affordable alternatives, such as the Google Pixel, rather than the newest iPhone model. Think about working out at home or locating a cheaper alternative, such as a community center or park, rather than signing up for a membership at a local gym. Before committing to a gym for the long haul, you may also test out a few different locations to determine which one suits your needs and preferences the best. Streaming services are a further drain on financial resources. The Wall Street Journal published a study in 2019 that found that the typical American household subscribes to 3 different streaming services. On the other hand, the majority of people only make regular use of 1 or 2 of those options. Think carefully about whether you really need to sign up for a new streaming service or whether you can get by with the ones you already have before making the commitment. If you find that you need to subscribe to more than one streaming service, look for ones that provide packages that include numerous subscriptions at a discounted rate. By subscribing to various services at the same time, you can create financial savings for yourself. Another common way for people to fritter away their money is by frequently dining in restaurants. A survey that was conducted in 2019 by the Bureau of Labor Statistics found that the typical annual expenditure for eating out by Americans was close to $3,000. Even though it's perfectly fine to give yourself a reward every once in a while, you should still be conscious of how frequently you eat out and how much money you're spending at restaurants. Try preparing meals at home and bringing them with you to work rather than going out to restaurants. You'll save money this way and improve the quality of the food you eat. Planning and preparing your meals in advance will not only help you save money, but also ensure that you consume healthier food. Buying things on a whim is another waste of money. When we're faced with an opportunity to get a good deal, or when we're shopping online, many of us have a propensity to purchase items that we don't actually require. If you want to avoid buying things you don't need, make a shopping list and follow it religiously. Ask yourself if you truly require the thing in question, and if it can be accommodated within your financial plan before making any kind of purchase. In conclusion, it is essential to conduct a comprehensive analysis of all of your memberships and subscriptions on a consistent basis. According to a study that was conducted by Forbes in 2018, the typical American spends about $237 per year on memberships and subscriptions that they do not use. You may save yourself hundreds of dollars a year by simply evaluating your subscriptions and memberships on a regular basis and canceling the ones that you are not currently making use of. Let's speak about some strategies for self-discipline and money management, now that we've covered some items that you should never waste your money on in the previous section. The first piece of advice is to determine what your own financial goals are going to be, according to a report that was published in 2019 by US News. Setting financial objectives might assist you in remaining motivated and on track with your financial situation. Whether it's putting money aside for a down payment on a house, paying off credit card debt, or building up an emergency fund, establishing clear and quantifiable financial goals will help you stay focused on your objectives and bring you closer to achieving them. Developing a financial plan and sticking to it is yet another piece of sound advice. An article published in 2018 by Forbes suggests that developing a budget will assist you in regaining control of your financial situation and ensuring that your money is being spent on the things that are most important to you. You may prevent yourself from going into debt by not overspending and keeping track of all of your expenditures, which serves as a restriction on how much money you can spend. Automating your savings is a good technique to help you maintain financial discipline with your budget. A study that was conducted by Forbes in 2018 found that using cash rather than credit cards is one way to reduce the likelihood of making impulsive purchases and going over budget. When you pay with cash, there is a tangible limit to the amount of money you may spend, and it is much more difficult to go over your budget as a result. Investing in oneself might involve things like education, training, and professional growth. By investing in yourself, you will be able to increase your skills and qualifications, which will make you more useful to your present employer or prospective employers. Lastly, it is crucial to maintain an emergency fund in case of unforeseen bills or job loss. According to a 2018 analysis by Bankrate, having an emergency fund can help you avoid sliding into debt during unforeseen situations. It is advised that you have an emergency fund with at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses put aside. This can make it easier for you to avoid going into debt and can give you a feeling of stability. In conclusion, there are a lot of things that you should never squander your money on, and if you can avoid doing so, you can improve your financial status and save money at the same time. You can get control of your financial situation and realize your financial objectives if you adhere to the advice provided for practicing self-discipline and managing your money effectively. It is important to not forget to set financial goals, develop a budget, eliminate debt, make investments in oneself, and maintain an emergency fund. If you keep the aforementioned advice in mind, you will be well on your way to reaching monetary success. In addition to the pointers that have been presented thus far, it is essential to have a solid comprehension of the nature of your current financial situation. This involves having a solid grasp on your level of income, expenses, and overall net worth. If you have an accurate picture of your current financial situation, you will be in a better position to attain your financial objectives and make sound financial decisions. Keeping up with current events and emerging trends in the financial sector is another essential component of sound money management. This includes maintaining current awareness of the state of the stock market, interest rates, and other economic indicators. You will be in a better position to attain your financial goals if you stay aware and are able to make better decisions regarding your finances as a result of staying informed. Last but not least, it is essential to keep in mind that reaching monetary success is a process, not an end goal in and of itself. To be successful in the financial realm requires patience, hard work, and self-control. However, if you have the appropriate mentality, the appropriate tools, and the appropriate information, you will be able to realize your monetary objectives and live the life you envision for yourself. Keep in mind that the achievement of your monetary goals is entirely dependent on you, and success may be yours with sufficient effort and commitment. So let's get started right away and maximize the use of our funds, shall we? Folks, that's all I have time for today, but I do hope you found this video to be educational and useful. Keep in mind that obtaining your desired level of financial success is a process that requires both time and work. But if you have the proper mentality, the appropriate tools, and the right knowledge, you can accomplish your monetary goals and live the life you've always dreamed of living. Remember to click the subscribe button, activate the notification bell, and give the video a like. Doing so contributes significantly to the ranking algorithm. Take care of yourself till we meet again, and I'll see you in the next video.